In life, you never know how far you can go until you face the toughest choices, those moments where you have to decide what you're willing to sacrifice to protect what matters most. Elon Musk. Tough choices, a journey of resilience. Life is full of challenges, but there's a special kind of challenge not everyone is ready to face, choosing between two paths, each with significant risks. In that moment, you have to decide whether you'll sacrifice everything you have to pursue a dream, or let go of a part of your life to save another. Elon Musk faced such a decision in 2008, when he stood on the brink of bankruptcy and the survival of the companies he had painstakingly built. At that time, Musk had only about $30 million left, and he had to choose between two paths: invest all the remaining money into one of the two companies he was running, or split it and risk both failing. It was a choice no one wants to face. With a heavy heart and a mind full of chaotic thoughts, Musk decided to divide the money equally between both of his companies. This decision could have cost him everything, but thanks to his perseverance, courage, and a bit of luck, both SpaceX and Tesla survived and thrived. This situation wasn't a rare occurrence in Musk's entrepreneurial journey. What's important isn't that he had to choose between success and failure, but how he faced those critical decisions that determined the very existence of everything he had built. When you pour all your hard effort and money into a project, it's not just a financial struggle but a mental one. With every setback, every painful moment, you not only have to confront the sadness of failure but also question whether you can keep going. The cost of a wrong decision is enormous, but persistence, the willingness to take risks, and the ability to overcome difficulties are the determining factors. Elon Musk isn't just a risk taker, he's someone who has faced unimaginable challenges but always found a way to get back up after every setback. That's something many of us can't do, embracing risky decisions without any guarantee of success. Musk chose to venture into uncertain territory, where there was no clear path, where every day brought the risk of losing everything. And it was in those very moments that he found the path to success, thanks to his belief and unwavering determination. One of the important lessons from this story is, when you believe in something strongly enough, you'll find a way to make it happen. Elon Musk didn't give up when he was on the verge of failure. Instead, he kept moving forward, seeking solutions, and remaining optimistic about the future. That's the courage and decisiveness that everyone, especially entrepreneurs, needs to learn. When you face difficult choices in life, remember that every decision has its value. Failures and difficulties won't stop you from moving forward if you have the courage to choose the path less traveled. So, what will you do when you face a tough choice? Will you be brave enough to take risks and confront the challenges, or will you choose safety to avoid potential losses? If you don't try, you'll never know how far you can go. Elon Musk chose to take risks, and that brought him the successes we see today. What about you? Failure is not something to be feared. In fact, it's a crucial part of achieving success. If you're not failing, you're probably not taking enough risks. Elon Musk. Failures and lessons learned, overcoming to build success. Elon Musk, one of the greatest founders of our time, is known not only for his brilliant achievements but also for his ability to confront and learn from failures. Musk's career has seen its share of catastrophic failures, but it was precisely these setbacks that built a solid foundation for his later successes. What few people know is that before SpaceX and Tesla became icons of technology and innovation, both companies experienced countless failures. SpaceX, for instance, had 3 failed rocket launches. Each time was a major blow to both the company's morale and its finances. With every failure, Musk and his team had to get back up and start from scratch. But even in those moments that seemed utterly hopeless, Musk never gave up. And that's the most important lesson Musk wants to convey. Failure is not the end. It's an opportunity to learn, improve, and rise stronger. With each setback, he meticulously analyzed the causes and sought solutions. From those initial difficulties, Musk learned that perseverance, innovation, and the continuous search for creative solutions are the keys to overcoming any challenge. But to do that, you need an unwavering spirit. Musk shared that despite being very anxious after successive failures, he always told himself he had to keep going, even without any guarantee of success. This is how one of the founders of SpaceX, a company that has now achieved extraordinary feats, overcame 3 consecutive failures and thrived. The biggest lesson from Musk's failures is, don't be afraid to fail, because those failures will lead you to success. Instead of avoiding failure, embrace it as an essential part of your journey to your goal. The important thing is to learn from those failures, and each time you get back up, you get closer to your objective. That's why Musk always believes that if you're not failing, you probably aren't brave enough to try new and challenging things. It was these failures that helped Musk become who he is today, someone who constantly pushes the boundaries of technology while never giving up on the dream of a better future. In life and work, failure is inevitable. What matters is how you confront and learn from those failures. Musk has proven that when you're willing to accept failure as part of the process, you can create true breakthroughs. Musk's failures are not just stories of endurance, but also lessons in innovation, creativity, and the ability to overcome adversity. So, the next time you encounter a failure, don't see it as an end. See it as an opportunity to get back up, start over, and move closer to your goal. Success is not a destination, but a journey of valuable lessons we learn through every failure. Failure is a certainty on any great journey, but the important thing is not whether you fail, but whether you dare to get back up after every stumble. Elon Musk. Never give up. The power of perseverance. In a world full of challenges and competition, the phrase "never give up" is more than just a slogan. It's a guiding principle, a driving force that pushes individuals forward, especially in moments when everything seems to be collapsing. Elon Musk, one of the most famous founders in the technology world, is a vivid example of how persistence is not just an important quality but a vital element in the entrepreneurial journey. Musk has never stopped fighting, even when facing severe setbacks. SpaceX's initial failures were a costly lesson in perseverance. 3 consecutive failed rocket launches were not only a financial challenge but also a test of spirit. However, instead of giving up, Musk found a way to get back up and start over. He wasn't just taking risks. He had absolute faith in his mission to get humanity into space and change the world. Every failure was a valuable lesson, and Musk used those lessons to adjust his strategy, find new solutions, and constantly improve his technology. Why was Musk able to continue despite facing such failures? The answer lies in something many of us easily overlook: belief in the goal and the determination not to give up. Musk once shared that when you truly believe in something, when your goal is that important, no failure can make you quit. It was this belief that helped Musk overcome dark moments and keep moving forward, even with no guarantee that his companies would succeed. The important thing is not that you won't fail, but that you are strong enough to get back up after every stumble. Never give up doesn't mean not facing difficulties, but rather that no matter how many difficulties you encounter, you persist on your journey. Elon Musk has proven that every stumble is not an end, but an opportunity to learn, to grow stronger, and to go further. So, when you face difficulties in life and work, what will you do? Will you give up when everything seems hopeless? Or will you get back up and keep fighting for what you believe in? Elon Musk has shown that in life, persistence is not only the key to overcoming failure but also the factor that distinguishes successful people from those who give up. Sometimes, the difference between successful people and those who never realize their dreams is the ability to take risks when it's not too late. Elon Musk. Taking risks while young. The path to success. When you're young, you have an advantage no one can take away: time. And one of the most important things you can do with that time is to take risks. Elon Musk once shared that youth is the ideal time to be daring. When you don't have a family yet, no major obligations, you can make bold decisions without fear of losing everything. This is why Musk decided to venture into challenging industries like space and electric vehicles. He was never afraid to confront potential dangers because he understood that if he didn't try, he would never know how far he could go. It was during his younger years that Musk built the initial foundations for SpaceX and Tesla, accepting all possible failures to achieve his grand goals. So, if you're young, don't be afraid of risks. Dare to think big and act boldly, because once you have family responsibilities and other obligations, taking risks becomes much more difficult. Now is the ideal time to do things others might consider crazy, to challenge yourself, and to keep moving forward. Sometimes, you don't have to believe that what you're doing will succeed immediately. You just need to believe in the purpose and the reason you started. Elon Musk. Why Elon Musk started Tesla, innovating for the future. When Elon Musk decided to enter the automotive industry, many people thought he was chasing a pipe dream. At that time, electric cars were still a vague idea, widely considered impractical. But Musk, with his far-sighted vision, saw an opportunity not just to transform the auto industry but also to contribute to protecting the planet. Elon Musk started Tesla not because he believed the company would succeed immediately, but because he believed in a larger principle: that electric vehicles are not only the future of the automotive industry but also a way to mitigate the negative impact of gasoline cars on the environment. He wanted to prove that electric cars could be not only eco-friendly but also beautiful, powerful, and fun to drive. Despite knowing that developing electric vehicles would be full of challenges, Musk was determined to give it a try. He wasn't simply creating a product. He was changing an entire industry, from how people perceive electric cars to how we use energy. And even though starting an electric car company seemed like a risky move back then, Musk believed that if he didn't try, nothing would change. Looking back at Tesla's journey, It's clear that faith in a grand vision and the courage to face difficulties helped Elon Musk not only change the automotive industry but also create a massive wave across the world. Musk didn't just build a company, he created a new trend, a more sustainable future for this planet. Humans cannot simply live on Earth forever. If we don't venture into space, we will limit our own ability to survive. Elon Musk, the inspiration and importance of space, expanding humanity's frontiers. Elon Musk doesn't just see the universe as an endless expanse of stars, he also views it as the key to humanity's long-term survival. With a vision that extends beyond the boundaries of Earth, Musk believes that to ensure the survival of humanity, we must become a multi-planetary species, living and thriving on different planets. So why is this so important? Why did Musk risk investing billions of dollars into SpaceX, a company whose success was not always guaranteed? Musk shares that if humans remain confined to Earth, we will be vulnerable to extinction due to natural disasters or unexpected events. If humanity doesn't venture outward, we will limit ourselves and expose ourselves to greater risk. Musk's inspiration for founding SpaceX stemmed not only from a desire to explore the cosmos but also from a concern for humanity's long-term future. Musk believes that when humans can live and thrive on multiple planets, especially Mars, we will reduce the risks from global catastrophes and have the opportunity to sustain life for much longer. But beyond mere survival, expanding into space also offers us an inspiring future, where humans can create new communities, harness infinite resources, and expand our capacity for innovation and creativity. The importance of space lies not only in its ability to help humanity survive, but also in how it will inspire future generations. Musk says that space exploration is what motivates humans, pushing us to continuously search, develop, and contribute. A world where humans don't just live on a single planet but can also exist on other planets will unlock immense possibilities. That's why, even though many people believe that putting humans into space is far-fetched, Musk persists in his goal. SpaceX is not just a space company, it's a symbol of a grand dream, a new vision for the future of humanity. And with all that has been achieved so far, Musk proves that what seems impossible are precisely the great opportunities we can turn into reality. Musk's journey is not just a personal one, it's a message to the whole world. Think big, dare to dream big, and never limit yourself to current boundaries. The universe, with all its mystery and potential, is not just a place for humans to explore, but also a place for us to build an unlimited future. Working hard is not a choice. It's a necessity if you want to create something meaningful. Elon Musk. Hard work and sacrifice, the difficult path to success. When people talk about Elon Musk's success, very few truly understand the level of sacrifice and relentless hard work he put into build empires like Tesla and SpaceX. Behind every major step forward Musk achieved are thousands of hours of intense work, sleepless nights, and sacrifices that not everyone would dare to make. Musk shared that in the early years, when he first started his ventures with his brother, he had to live in a small office, sleep on the sofa, and use public restrooms at the YMCA. It was a sacrifice he was willing to make, not because he had no other choice, but because he understood that to achieve great things, you cannot avoid hardship. In those early days, Musk not only worked 7 days a week but also worked day and night. Every waking moment, he focused on optimizing every process, improving products, seeking investors, and tirelessly striving to help his companies overcome stacked difficulties, all with one single goal: to create products that could change the world. Musk admitted that work always consumed all his time, and for a long time, his personal life was pushed aside. Love and family seemed to no longer be top priorities in his life. Everything, from evening to early morning, revolved around work and the projects he believed in. Even during Tesla's early stages, when the company faced immense financial difficulties, Musk had to pump his personal money into it to keep the company afloat, because he didn't want to give up and have his employees lose their jobs. That sacrifice wasn't always easy, but Musk saw it as the price of success. He wasn't afraid to give up things that might be personal pleasures to focus entirely on his work. This doesn't mean Musk didn't understand the value of personal life or moments of relaxation, but he understood that if you want to change the world, you have to be willing to sacrifice to achieve a greater goal. Musk's success came not only from talent but also from perseverance and the ability to endure hardship. What he wants to convey is that if you want to change the world, you can't just work 9 to 5 and hope everything will automatically succeed. You have to be willing to work incredibly hard, sometimes to the point of having no time for yourself, because your career can change not only your life but also impact society as a whole. So, if you're on an entrepreneurial journey or striving to achieve great things in life, remember that there's no easy path. You will have to sacrifice a lot, work diligently, and never give up. And it is those sacrifices that will be the driving force for you to achieve deserving results. You'll never be able to do something great if you don't truly love it. If your work doesn't excite you every day, you won't be able to endure the difficulties you'll face. Elon Musk. Choosing work you're passionate about. The motivation for breakthroughs. If you want to succeed in life, the important thing isn't how many hours you work each day, but whether you are truly passionate about that work. Elon Musk is one of the greatest founders in the world, and he has shown us that only when you truly love what you do can you overcome seemingly impossible difficulties. Musk has made it clear that if you don't love your work, you won't be able to sustain the persistence and creativity needed to do something truly great. Musk shared about his early entrepreneurial days, when he had to work nonstop, sometimes with no time to eat or rest. The long hours didn't make him feel tired, because he loved what he was doing. From starting Zip2 to founding SpaceX and Tesla, Musk has always worked relentlessly, not because he had to, but because he was genuinely passionate about technologies that could change the world. Work wasn't just an obligation, it was an indispensable part of his life. Musk emphasizes that when you work with passion, that work becomes the driving force that propels you every day. You'll think about it even when you're not working, seek solutions when faced with difficulties, and always strive to improve what you're doing. Passion is the most crucial factor in helping you maintain focus and determination when facing major challenges. Without passion, everything will become tiresome and difficult, and you will eventually give up easily when you encounter setbacks. Therefore, Musk advises everyone to find work they truly love. When you love your work, you will easily overcome the difficulties in the development, creation, and innovation process. You won't feel work as a burden, but an opportunity to express yourself and work toward a greater goal. If you don't love your work, you'll find it hard to be creative, innovative, and give your best. Elon Musk created breakthroughs in the space and electric car industries not because he had exceptional talent, but because he always worked with burning passion. For him, work is a relentless journey, and passion has guided him through all challenges. So, if you're seeking success, find work that you love, because only then can you achieve great things. Life cannot be just about solving problems. It needs to have something that makes you wake up every morning excited and inspired. Elon Musk. Explaining the importance of inspiration, shaping the future. Elon Musk is not only a successful entrepreneur but also a powerful inspirer for millions worldwide. One of the reasons Musk could build great empires like SpaceX and Tesla is not just because he has a grand vision, but also because he knows how to inspire and ignite passion in those around him. For Musk, inspiration is a crucial element that not only helps change mindsets but also serves as a driving force for significant change. In life, people often encounter challenges, difficulties, and failures. But what matters is not whether we fail, but how we perceive those failures and continue to act. Musk shared that one of the most important things in life is to have a reason, a grand goal that makes you willing to face all difficulties. Inspiration is not just about motivation. It also helps people feel that what they do is meaningful, that they can contribute to something greater than themselves. Musk believes that humans cannot just live by solving daily problems. They need ideals, a vision for the future, something that can drive them every day to reach for greater things. For him, sending humans into space or developing electric cars isn't just about technology, it's about creating a vision, a grand goal that everyone can work towards together. This not only helps Musk maintain his motivation but also helps his team feel that they are working for something truly valuable. Inspiration, according to Musk, is not about superficial encouragement. It's about showing others that what they do can change the world. When you can inspire others, you not only help them work better but also help them see that their contributions are important, essential for collective development. Musk has applied this principle in his companies, from building the passionate SpaceX team to driving Tesla to lead the electric vehicle industry. One of the lessons Musk always emphasizes is, life cannot just revolve around solving problems, but also about creating a future where everyone feels included and can contribute. Inspiration is not only a source of motivation for oneself but can also spread outward, helping to transform an entire community. When we can all inspire each other, we will collectively build a better future.